Okay, class, today we are going to start our 3-day project on understanding life literacy and management. And this 3-day project, today we will get into our groups and we will work on setting goals for our groups. And then tomorrow we're going to do research on numbers and figures to reach those goals and put together a budget. This will be a 12-month budget that will help you get to your 5-year goal. And then on the 3rd day, what we will do is present those projects to the class. Each group will go together and present their goals and their budget and what they did to reach those goals over the next 5 years. So we have already learned personal and professional success skills. We've talked about wellness and food management skills. We've also talked about making healthy choices and how to plan for family meals. All of those things are going to be important as we move into working on this project. At the end of this lesson, I want you to be able to understand the importance of creating a budget and utilizing that budget to get to your goals so that you can all reach whether it be personal goals, professional goals, financial goals. I want you to be able to know how to set those goals and what you need to do to make them happen, make them a reality. So the first thing that we're going to do for our lesson is I'm going to divide you up into 2 groups, Group 1 and Group 2, and then Group 1 and Group 2 will each choose cards, and you'll be paired up together by the symbol on your card. So you will find your partner. If you're in Group 1, you'll find your matching card with someone in Group 2, and then one of the groups will have 3 students in it instead of 2 because we have an odd number. So in Group 1, I need Michelle, Lisa, Rosia, Elijah, Kaya, Brian, Michael, and Lisbeth. And in Group 2, I need David, Alyssa, Edward, Morgan, Tyron, Christy, and Jason. So you are going to divide into those 2 groups now and go ahead and pick up the basket marked Group 1 and pick up the basket marked Group 2 and choose out. Everyone should choose a card and then find the person that card matches in the other group. So quickly move into your 2 groups. Okay, now that we're in our 2 groups, we're going to draw our career cards, our career and income cards, and those cards, every one of you, both people in your groups, are going to choose a card that is going to have a career listed as well as an income listed. So pick those cards out of the basket that says career cards. And once you have those, then one of you is going to choose a living arrangements card. On that living arrangements card, it's going to say what kind of home you're living in, whether you're renting or owning a home or an apartment. And then the other one of you is going to choose a family structure card. And the family structure card is going to tell who lives with you. Do you have children? Do you have parents living with you? Do you have adopted children, foster children? What makes up your family structure? So in each group, one person will choose the living arrangements card and one person is going to choose the family structure card. So go ahead and choose your cards, and it is totally luck of the draw as to what you're going to get. Okay, now that your lives have been established within your groups, we are going to start working on the project. And the first thing that you're going to do is looking at what your life has been given to you. You're going to look at where do you want to be in 5 years? If you don't like your career and you want a different career, then what is it going to take for you to get to that career? Do you need to go back to school? Do you need to start some kind of particular job training? Whatever that might be, you're going to look at that. And then if you don't have children and you would like to have children, then you need to think about the expense of that. And so you're going to create those goals using the goal sheet that you all will be given, and it has the particular goals written on it. If you desire a better house, if you want to purchase an automobile, if you want to lease an automobile, all of those things are going to be on your goal sheet. And then all of you are required to save. You are going to be required to save in your budget, because that's a key part of being successful in the future, is preparing for the future today. So you're going to have your goals. Now you're going to also have given to you your budget sheet, and on your budget sheet it lists what kind of expenses has to be included in that budget. And those things are going to be your housing expenses, which includes your utilities, your insurance for your house. All of those things are going to be in there, those things are listed on your structure, on your living arrangements card. It tells you based on where your home, what your housing expenses are. So that's on there. If you have daycare, then if you work a job outside of the home and you have children, you are going to have to consider daycare expenses, automobile expenses, and your groceries. So all of those things are listed on the budget sheet that you're going to fill in, working together. That is the next step. So today you're going to create your goals. Really think about where you are based on your income and career card, and where you want to be, and what do you want your life to look like. This is as if you are in your 20s. So you aren't a high school student looking at this, you are an adult looking at this. Okay, so then tomorrow what we're going to do is we are going to work on our research. So we're going to utilize the internet to look up housing arrangements. So if you're in one of your goals, you decided that you wanted to have a different home, you want to buy a home, something like that, you're going to use some real estate websites, something like Zillow, something like that, where you can just base the prices for 5 years from now on the prices today, even though that will not be true. They could go up, they could go down, depending on the economy, but we're going to use the prices that we can find in our research today to base that on. So you're going to do that research. If you've decided you want a different career, you're going to research colleges or universities to get you the education that you need, or other job training that you need, and what is the expense of that. So all of those things, tomorrow you're going to do that research, and you're going to come up with your budget. So you're going to take what your expenses are and divide that, divide your income by 12 months, and then your expenses. And you may have to scale back, like you may be living in a home that is out of your price range for the income, and so you're going to have to determine what is going to work to get you where you need to be for your goals, and living within your means. Okay, so I'm going to give you all the sheets that you need. You're going to go ahead and pair off in your groups and start planning your goals between the two of you, as if you lived in a home and shared it together. We don't have to pretend we're married, anything like that. You're just working together, sharing a living arrangement, sharing children if you have children, and creating those realistic goals, not some pie in the sky kind of goal, but a realistic goal that you can reach within 5 years based on the information that you already have. And then tomorrow, when we come back to class, we'll do that research, and you guys will get together and start preparing, or not just start, but complete your presentation that you're going to present to the class day after tomorrow, when we all look at our goals that we've created. Okay, so that is what we're going to do today, and I think that this is going to be a fun project for you all. It's going to bring stuff maybe to your attention that you didn't know, that your parents or guardians are having to sort through those things to make sure that they can make ends meet, and make sure that they're making choices that set them up for the greatest success in their future as well. So go ahead and get busy and start working in your groups.